It's been quite a journey this last 8 years, and it's been really a privilege to work with PARIC on the project. We're like a small community, like a small town, so we've got 100 residents in homes, and we've got 160 apartments. I'm the executive director here at Lenore Woods, and we're owned by Lutheran Senior Services. I've been here over 10 years, and so during that time you really get to know the residents and you really get to know their needs. As the executive director, I've been on 7 different building projects.
We've been doing this longer than anybody else in the country. We can price things accurately no matter what geographic region we're in. Pricing and building alone is where we excel.
The management of the project, the safety of the project, the attention to detail of the project, how they work with the owners, there's no comparison to any other construction firm that I've ever worked with.
Our relationship with Lutheran Senior Services goes back almost 25 years. We understand what they believe brings value to their organization, and we understand what part we can play in providing that value. So we've done numerous projects where they look to us to actually provide an outline spec when we're doing conceptual pricing and convey that to the architect who may not have worked with them in the past. So that's the kind of partnership and trust that we have with each other. That kind of trust, that kind of relationship, that kind of understanding is what we strive to develop with every client that we have. One of the nuances of the project was they were trying to reuse an existing building because it was really the legacy building on campus. The efficiencies weren't there from the floor plate and really the size and the shape of the building for the purpose that they were trying to use it for. So we approached them with an alternative solution. By doing that, we were able to deliver a better operational project for operational efficiencies at a lower cost.
Now we have a campus that you can walk miles in this building and never go outside. You have a library, you have fine dining. That whole concept was all developed in that master planning.
PARIC's ability to be part of the master planning allowed us to phase the project differently to actually accelerate the turnover and still be under budget.
The first project started with some small renovations that were able to increase their occupancies to the point where the project was more financially sound. And then that freed up the capital to be able to start the improvements that we then continued for the next 6 years.
We had at one time 5 buildings going up at once in different phases to keep all that going and to keep it all going on time. We were ahead of schedule by 6 weeks on this project. We came in under budget. You can't fake 8 years. You either know what you're doing or it comes out pretty quick.
We meet directly with the facility folks. We meet directly with the executive directors who have the pulse of all the residents on campus. We meet, if not daily, every other day to keep them abreast. We do dashboards on a weekly basis, giving them updates of what we've done, what we're going to be doing next, and then do a monthly wrap-up to make sure we're hitting all the dates that we set.
The difference between PARIC and other contractors that I've worked with is they became part of our community. PARIC had a partnership not only with Lutheran Senior Services, but they had it with our residents. That's the difference. They realize they're building a community that's going to be changing the lives of our residents. I've built major retirement communities in Florida, Indiana, other ones in Missouri, Kansas City, and I tell you, by far, there's no better company than PARIC. You know, you only build the building once, but you live with it forever.